Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. We are going to be doing my first apartment build today. First and foremost, I want to say thank you all for 110 subscribers. That is insane. Within 2 or 3 days, I gained like 21 followers subscribers, and that is mind blowing. I am in complete shock. I'm still in shock. I've already cried it out, but I'm just so grateful, and I hope you guys enjoy this build. One of the reasons why I was pushed to do this build is because of all the subscribers that I got at one time. All I did was comment on Lil Simsy's post. I watch Lil Simsy every single day. I'm always commenting, but for whatever reason, this day I got a top comment and I gained so many sweeties just from people seeing my comment. And it was such a basic comment too. Like, I just want to talk about that for a second. It wasn't anything special. Like, it wasn't like a meme. It wasn't really funny. It was literally just me saying, eventually one day I'll stop watching Sims videos and actually build in The Sims. That was literally the comment. And I got thousands of likes. Insane. But we're going to stop talking about that and we're going to start talking about this build because I know you guys don't really want to hear about me all the time. So this build, again, was inspired by that post. After seeing so many people say, oh, I'm too scared to build, or I don't want to build because it's not going to look like Lil Simsy or blank, fill in the blank, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, you know what? I actually do want to build in The Sims. And so I did. I realized that there are a lot of glitches. Sometimes you'll see me like try to play something and it'll move all over the place. And I tried to edit it out as much as I could, but I was trying not to make the video too choppy. This right here is Keenan's room. You're not gonna see a lot of it, but Keenan is an artist, teenage artist, so his room I tried to make clutter and messy, but it didn't really come out messy. It kind of just came out clean and crisp with some artistic displays. This is the laundry room. I didn't really have anything to say about this. I actually like making laundry rooms, but I've never actually played with laundry in The Sims. Like, I bought the pack, but I've never played with laundry, so maybe I'll play this family and maybe they'll do laundry together. This shower, I just want to say, is fully functional. I play tested everything in this build and I'm going to show you a tour at the end. So, fully functional bathroom. I want to say that morning voice. I want to say that my favorite part of this bathroom is the tub and the display that is on top. I would love to have something like this, and I made this out of platforms. I really didn't think it was going to work, but it did. So, I'm impressed. A little more about this family. They are a family of old witches, or I don't want to call them witches. I was thinking more like good voodoo and like healing magic, and I like very like southern black magic folklore, but I can't remember the name right now. But I was kind of inspired by that and this idea that they don't use their powers for bad, and they now, like in the modern society, they only use their powers for like healing, cooking, things that they can do inside the house. This right here is Beverly's room. Beverly wants to be a celebrity. She's a very creative sim, but I'm still not sure how I want her to become famous. I put a video making station in there because I'm thinking, maybe she could be a YouTuber. But unfortunately, with the video making station, all the videos are the same. And I've played the YouTuber stuff a lot, so it's kind of hard to be creative in that sense. So I'm thinking maybe I'll get her a drone instead, and maybe I'll like record vlogs or something, fake vlogs. But she's very outgoing. She's a young adult. She's very outgoing. She's really hardworking. She's actually not in college because she's able to make money from her video making stuff, but she is still living with her grandpa because they're the type of family that the grandpa is totally fine. He can take care of himself. But he has this big old apartment and he's like, why are you guys gonna leave me? Like, just stay here and I'll keep caring for you like I always have. So they're very fortunate to have a family who is willing to and has the space to keep them at home. And hopefully eventually I'm thinking she might move to a little small apartment and keep doing her stuff. I was also thinking maybe I could make her a singer, but you can't really become famous as a singer, and it's so frustrating. Like, why not? You know, that's the first thing I think of when I think of famous people. I think of singers. And maybe that's because I am a singer, but I think of singers. I don't think of actors. Like, I can't tell you the name of my top 5 actors right now, but I can tell you the name of my top 5 artists. Like, I don't know. I don't want to rant about it, but I really liked Beverly's room because I tried to add like some boho vibes, and I wanted to make it really girly, so I stick to the pink like look and theme. This right here is Grandpa's room, or Pop-Pop's room. His name is Maximus, and he taught Beverly and Keenan magic. He is like the last heir to a really prominent family, and he decided not to live in Glimmerbrook because he just wanted to live a casual life as a chef. And so he moved, and now he does like, I like to call it, I feel like in The Sims I like to call it like home style cooking, just because I don't want to call it like soul food, because we don't really have soul food in The Sims, but I wanted him to be like a chef for a very like warm comfort food type of restaurant. That's at least what I imagine, like making jumbo or something. I don't know why I think so deep into my characters, man. This is just a build. But I actually am impressed by these bedrooms. I didn't realize how colorful I am. Like, I've never really built before, and I realized how much I like to add color, and I always like have like 3 or 4 colors in one bedroom. And I guess for some people that's a lot, but for me that's like my dream bedroom would be like that. Right here is the study. I love the study. I would love to have a study, and I don't read books, but I feel like if I ever get my own place, I would make my like computer and my filming area be in the study, and then have a really nice bookshelf. And I feel like this bookshelf is kind of what I would like, where it's more clutter and not really many books. I feel like the only books I would have on there are like my Korean language studying books, and what else could I put on there? Probably like a painting or something, like a few frames. Oh, don't mind me just coming back and changing the wall to pink because I'm extra, and I decided I wanted more color in Beverly's room. But this study actually came out quite nice. It's a really small space, but I wanted it to be small, to kind of just show it's a really close-knit room used for homework and for Maximus to have some quiet time away from the kiddos. More about Maximus, he's like a really chill grandpa. If you notice, I gave them all double beds, and the reason I gave them all double beds is because I was thinking that I feel like people don't really talk about like young adults in The Sims woohooing, and I feel like a lot of time in builds they'll give like all the kids single beds, and I'm like, well, if I'm gonna play them, I need them to have a double bed, like duh. But that might be a little TMI, but it's for gameplay. I do it for the gameplay, okay? I'm not a creep, I just do it for the gameplay. And so Maximus is that same reason. Like, why are you gonna give your elders a single bed? He's a grown man, he can have dates, he can have girlfriends, boyfriends, whatever. So I'm thinking I'm gonna make him romantically involved with another one of my elder Sims that I'm currently working on. So we shall see if that love story works out. But this is the dining room. I still haven't figured out what my favorite room is. We'll scratch that. My kitchen's actually my favorite room, which you'll see soon. And I really like this room just because I like the pink tones. And during the evening time when the sun is setting in The Sims, it looks really nice. Like, because the sunset will just come you can see it out of these 2 big windows, and it perfectly matches the dining room. And I don't know how I made that work, because have never played in this apartment, so I had no idea that the sunset was so beautiful here. I'm actually really digging that rug too. Yay, we got to my favorite part, the entertainment center. Ooh, this entertainment center is fabulous. I am so amazed that I did this all by myself, and I was trying to do it originally a way that I saw on YouTube, but it wasn't working because for whatever reason The Sims 4 wouldn't let me turn the cabinets around, so I couldn't use the back of the cabinets because I couldn't turn the cabinet. So then I ended up using like a structure to imitate cabinets, and that's kind of what you have here is like a sculpture from, I think, fitness stuff. And I ended up really liking this display. Like, I kind of want this in my house. I'm really shocked And I feel like now I'm always going to have to make an entertainment center of some sort. Instead of just having the regular smegular TV on top of a coffee table. And I feel like the reason why I made such a big entertainment center for an apartment is because I think oftentimes it's misconceived that because you're in an apartment you can't entertain guests, and I feel like that's completely not true, because I've had so many fun family gatherings in an apartment, you know? So I think I wanted to make a space that a lot of people could come and watch. And I'm thinking even like for a party, you could remove the couch entirely and make a huge dance floor. Or you can remove the couch and add like multiple different chairs, and that would be perfect. But this right here seats 4 Sims. So that's plenty of Sims, especially for the Sims standards, because I personally don't have very big parties in the Sims because NPC Sims make me angry and they don't fit my gameplay and they do stupid stuff. So I always just get upset if I play with NPC Sims, so I like to keep it like family gatherings. If I have cousins like that live next door or something, I try to invite them over and things like that. I had a really hard time trying to figure out what the heck to put behind this couch, and it's kind of embarrassing, but we figured it out eventually and we got it done. I don't know why it was so hard to find something. Like, there was no coffee tables that matched. Oh yes, we're getting to the kitchen. I love the kitchen so much. My voice keeps cracking because it's like 9 a.m. Forgive me. But I've never made a kitchen before, and this kitchen came out freaking amazing. And I'm not trying to brag, but for someone who's never made a kitchen before, ever, I'm trying to tell you, I've never made a kitchen like this before. Literally the only kitchen I've ever made, it was a fridge, a stove, and 2 counters. I don't build in The Sims. And I feel like this came out too good for a first build, if that makes sense. Because I feel like people are probably going to be like, this is not your first build. But I swear it is. I swear it is. I mean, look at how long I go through all the decorations, you know? This build. Yeah, let's talk about this for a second. This build took me 5 hours and like 30 minutes. And that was in the span of 2 days. And it took me, I think I've been editing this video for like 8 hours. Yeah, I got home at like midnight last night, and I was like, oh, I can finish this by 2 a.m. And I kind of forgot that with so much footage, it takes a really long time for the video to load. So it took 2 hours to finish for the video to speed up, and now I'm adding the audio over it. And now I'm gonna have to edit the audio and put some music behind it. So yeah, in all, this video took a very long time. So I don't want anyone to look at this and get discouraged, like, oh my god, this is her first build, like, look at her. An apartment took me 5 hours. I don't play that long in The Sims at all anymore. So just to know, and also I watch a lot of Sims builds. Like, it's literally my career. Like, this is what I want to do for a living, so I take time to watch Sims builds every single day. So, I actually don't know what this kitchen is inspired by. I feel like this kitchen gives me like Simlessy vibes, very cluttered, very colorful. So, I really liked that kitchen. Oh yeah, you get to see the sunset. So this is just gonna be a quick little tour in camera mode, whatever mode this is. And I just wanted to show you what it looked like at the Sims eye level. Oh look, Patchy Grandpa, no CC, what a surprise. Anyway, we're gonna move on. I'm not gonna talk about that in this video. But this is what the kitchen came out as. It's very impressive. I also play tested everything. I wasn't able to upload this to the gallery, but I'm thinking I'll upload certain rooms, like the bedrooms, to the gallery. This is Maximus's room. I forgot to mention he has a violin. He plays violin as a hobby. And then we're gonna go ahead and go to Beverly's room. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go to Beverly's room. The TV ended up not working, unfortunately, so I ended up moving the radio and the hairdresser down to the small dresser right there. And that's her bathroom. Now we're gonna go to Keenan's room. I feel like I like Keenan's room the most out of all the rooms. But I think his is the least typical, like the least, I guess, popular. This is the bathroom. It's definitely my favorite bathroom setup. I'm gonna use this a lot more often. So beautiful, just so beautiful. Anyway, we're getting towards the end of this video. I want to thank you guys all so much. Make sure to like, subscribe, join the Sweetie family, turn on those notifications so you never miss an upload. I upload on Mondays and Fridays, and I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day.